Good evening, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's get started. Are you here? We're going to talk about counselor processing. So if you're here, say hi in the comments. We're going to talk about counselor processing. We want to send some love to our friend abroad, cases that have been pending forever. We're going to talk about it, what's going on with DOS, the Department of State, NVC. This is the subject for this entire week. Just waiting for you to get in. If you're here, say hi in the comment. Say hi in the comment. Let me know where you are, what city. Yes, let me know in the comments where you are, what city. We're going to talk about counselor processing, okay? Yes, so we're going to talk about it, what's really going on. So if you're here, say hi in the comment. We're going to start pretty soon. Okay. Anybody here? Let's talk about counselor processing. Today we're going to talk about visa refusal under 221G administrative processing. Hi, Shabir. How are you? Where are you from? Where are you watching me from? Like, what city? Let me know. What city? Yes, we're going to talk about it. Please, if you're here for the first time, please like, please share. Okay, let me share the screen so I can share something with you, right? So we're going to talk about it, then we're going to take questions. Houston, hello from Houston. Yes, Shabir. If you have a question, just drop it in the comments so we can answer it for you. But in the meantime, I'm going to share my screen so I can talk about. Hi, Jibril. How are you? Long time. Jibril, you're from Seattle, right? You out Seattle? Yeah, long time. I haven't talked to you for a long time, but thanks for showing up. We're going to talk about 221G visa refusal, and I want to share something with you. Let me share my screen. Just go ahead and like. In the meantime, Jibril, just go ahead and like, okay? I'm sharing my screen so I can show you what I mean. Okay, so if you have a case pending with NVC, if you have a case with basically, let's say the case is being, it's going to be processed abroad, consular processing. Yeah, this is the website you have to be familiar with this website, right? Travelstate.gov, U.S. Department of State. Bureau of Consular Affairs. That's where you learn about everything that has to do with visa outside of the United States. If you want to bring your family, reunite your family, or somebody's abroad who want to travel here, yeah, you gotta be familiar with this because that's exactly where the main point or the main website where you're gonna get all your information, right? We're going to talk about administrative processing, okay? So there are only two possible outcomes for complete and executed U.S. visa, absent and sanction, okay? So administrative processing, what is it really? It's basically that the applicant, this is the keyword here, right? The applicant did not meet or did not establish eligibility for a visa to the satisfaction of consular officer as required by U.S. law. Okay. And what's going to happen is usually the officer is going to give the person a letter, and then they're going to wait, right, for you to either upload some document and so forth. But most of the time, what's happening is that people will be stuck in that, even though they have uploaded the document or anything. They're just going to be stuck in the process for review. Okay. So can a refusal under be overturned? The answer is yes. If an application was refused under 221G and the consular officer specifically told the applicant to provide document or information, as I said, they have told you to provide some additional document, the applicant should provide a complete response as soon as possible. Okay. Then the consular will go back and review it and give you additional feedback, whether they accept or not. So, but the thing is that a lot of people, they just stay there in that administrative processing, stuck there. The visa is stuck there. What can you do possibly? That's when mandamus lawsuits come into play, because if it's taking too long, it's not moving, you have to make them move, so to speak. Okay. uh, so yeah, that's the website you have to be able to go through and see what's going on. And if you go here, you're going to see the embassy, um, straight facts on the visa, and there's some Q&A here, basic information. uh, this is for exchange, immigrate, other category. It tells you a lot of things that you have to do when it comes to your traveling from abroad. I'm going to stop right here to take some questions. Yes, we got 5 people here. First of all, please, thank you for coming. And if you haven't done so, just go ahead and and share. Let's go with questions. Oh, you want to check about U visa date currently processing. Do you want to check it about like if they're processing the U visa as far as green card is concerned? Is that what you mean by check? Because I know the U visa takes at least 4 years, right, to get approved. So now you want to see whether you basically the green card is available for you to file for a green card, or you already had filed your green card. I'm not sure where you stand, Shabir. Okay, let's get with Sila. Good afternoon. What do you think about Immigration Court of Chicago? I'm removal proceeding and I want to transfer my case there. Well, I think Chicago, because people from Indianapolis, they go to Chicago. Yeah, I guess they're fair. I think in general, they respond quickly. Not quickly, but they do respond when you send them, like, let's say, requests, PD requests and stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty fair, I will say. Hi, Gonzalez. How are you? Yeah, you're back. Thank you, Gonzalez. Let's tell the people here, please like, please share, because we're talking about consular processing. Oh, you you are discouraged. Yeah, that's immigration. It takes time. Oh, yeah, you have a receipt date 2019, let's say 20, 21, 22, 23. 20, 21, 20. Yeah, this year should be the day, the year that you should get some type of feedback. Shadir Lolani. This is the year that you should get some type of feedback, because 4 years it's enough. Have you tried calling USCIS, or have you tried to check under, processing time? Let's see, processing time. Yeah, have you tried checking under processing time? Because if you check on the processing time, usually it's supposed to tell you, right? What's the application for that? I don't even think. Yeah, it doesn't even give you that specific petition, because I know it's 8. Hold on. Yeah, you need to actually call them. Yeah, because it doesn't give you under processing time, doesn't give you that specific form. 918. Hold on. Yeah, U visa. Hold on. Nebraska Center is 59 month and half. Okay. And then Vermont Center. Hold on. Let me share my screen and show you. Let me show you from the screen. Okay. How you gonna check it? Let me share my screen. Hold on. Sorry. Let me share my screen and show you. Okay, so if you go here, put the form, this is check case processing times, right? If you go here and you put the form, right, this is the petition for U visa. And then if it goes to Vermont Center, this is how long it's gonna take, 61 months and half. And if you put the receipt, let's just say, for example, January 1st, 2019, yeah, that's when you see, that's when you can file an inquiry online. If your case went to, let's say your case went to a different center, let's say you went to Nebraska. Nebraska is 59 and half months, right? Almost 4 years, right? So if you calculate, let's see, calculator. Okay, if you calculate, how many months is this? Hold on. 59. Okay, 59 month divided by 12. Oh, divided by 12. You see, yeah, almost like 5 years, right? 4 months and nine, 4 years and 9 months. Okay, so then let's say you file on January 1st, 2019. This is the date you can file an inquiry online. So if your case went to Vermont, how many months is that? 61. Okay, let's see how many years. 61 divided by 12. 5 years. Okay, so yeah, it's just depend. It really depends on, stop sharing. It really depends, right? Shabil Labani. It really depends on where your case went. February 2019. Yeah, you just put it in the system, the exact date. It's going to show you when you can follow up with them. Oh, you think priority date is coming soon? Okay. Yeah, things don't move. Okay. Anyway, anybody else has a question? We have 8 people here. Please go ahead and share, like, subscribe, uh, especially the like, because if you like it, it's gonna be shown to everybody. So I'm here to answer questions. The subject, really, we're talking about consular processing, okay? And when people, you fine, okay, you fine, that's good. So yeah, so consular processing and administrative processing, it's basically the case is stuck for further review. So if you want to move it along, the best way to do it is to just file a lawsuit. If, especially if you've been there for like 2 years or something, yeah, just file a lawsuit. You're gonna get your case moving. That's it. That's really the only solution when it comes to administratively being stuck in administrative processing. 221G. Yeah, that's the only solution for that. How long does it take USA to make a decision on I-30 after response takes the service center? I don't know. Pela, I don't know that answer. You just have to call them. What you can do is call them or file an inquiry online. Okay. Let's say, for example, let's see, processing time here. Let's say, for example, 54, Texas Texas. First of all, the petition itself, I-730, takes 30 months and a half, right? So, and then if you put the receipt date, Pella, what is your receipt date? Jibril, I'm not in New York. I am here in Washington, D.C. I'm not in New York, Washington, D.C. So Pella, P-E-L-A, what is your receipt date for the form I-730? So we can check and see if it's past processing time. You can file an inquiry online or you can call them, because I can't really tell you how long it takes. The only thing you can do is start filing inquiry online. Yeah, we got 7 people here. Please go ahead and like, share. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on other platforms, right? Because we post sometimes different subject on different platforms. But if you have a question, just put it in the comments, because this is when we answer questions, okay? July 27, that's when you actually file the form. You just filed it this year. I'm Pela, P-E-L-A. I'm talking about when you actually send the form, before they send you the request for evidence. The receipt date when you actually filed it. If it's July 27, that's when you actually file it from the beginning, not from the request for evidence. I'm talking about from the beginning. Because if it's July 27 that you just file it, 2023, you have a long time to go. Yeah, you cannot file any inquiry until 2026. That's not the question. I'm talking about like the exact date you actually file it for the first time. When you file that form I-730 and they give you the receipt, what date you filed it. That's how you know how long it has to take. So, but if you just file it recently, July, then it's gonna take forever. Immigration court in Newark. I don't really like New Jersey that much. But anyway, what are you trying to say? Faster in terms of what? Did you have a court date? Let's say you have a court date and you're ready. You can file a motion to advance, but you have to give good cause. Or let's say the case is pending and you have something to file, you can always file it. If the case is pending, the case is open, they will respond within 13 days. So I'm not really sure what your question is about. Yeah, Payla, really, if you just file it this year, you have until 2026 to get some type of response, November of 2026. But if you file it before and then they send you a request for evidence, I have to know the first date when you first filed it. That's what I'm asking. Okay. So what else we got here? Anybody here has a case pending with NVC? Let me know in the comment. Or do you know anybody that has a case pending with NVC, like outside? They have to have some type of interview outside of the US. Just let me know in the comments, because those are the people this subject is really going to help. Okay. Yeah, let me know in the comment. I'm just waiting for a couple more questions. Then we're gonna be done. Yeah, if we don't have a question, yeah, let me know. if nobody else has a question, we can hang up and come back again, because we'll be here tomorrow again. So you can bring your friends so that they can ask your questions, because this week we're going to talk about the people who are actually outside of the United States. Because last time somebody was complaining about that I only care for the people in America. No, I care for everybody who has something to do with immigration. Okay, so if you have friends abroad that want to come here, family that you want to reunite with, yeah, this is the week that we're answering those questions for consular processing outside. Okay, Gonzalez, marriage base. Don't go with the National Benefit Center. That's not the way you go about it. You have to go with your city. You look at the green card application in your city, because usually what's going to happen, if they have to interview you, they'll transfer the green card to the field office in your city. So let's say, for example, if you say you are in Washington, D.C., right? So the way you're going to go about it, you're going to put green card application. Let me put it. And then let's see. Okay. Yeah, the way you're gonna put it, you're gonna put the green card application for I-485. Then you put the family base. Then you put the city, right? You put the city. You are in Washington D.C. Washington D.C. How long is taking? Hold on. And then you look at processing. Washington D.C. it says 80% of cases get completed within 16 and a half months. Okay, but the way you know exactly when you can file an inquiry, then you put the date, the exact date. So Gonzalez, you got it. So really, don't go with National Benefit Center. If you file a green card based on marriage, go if you want to know when they're gonna call you for the interview, or when they're gonna really decide on your green card. Just go with your city. Go on USCIS.gov processing time, put green card and put your city. Washington, D.C. is your city. And then you look at the timeline there. And then you put your receipt number, the receipt date. Then it's going to give you exactly when you can file inquiry online. That's how you know approximately how long it's going to take you. Okay? Oh, you got a case there more than 4 years. You don't have a date? You don't have like a hearing date? Usually they tell you when they're going to call you. The only time you can expedite with immigration court is if you have some type of, you have to show some good cause. If you watch my video from last week, yeah, it's going to tell you how you do it to expedite your case with immigration court. If you want them to actually move your case, you have to tell them why they should do that. Otherwise, you just have to wait like everybody else. Let's say you get married, then if the case is open, you can file a motion to terminate so that you can so that they can terminate, so that you can adjust status with USCIS. But you have to have some type of I-130 petition approved to be able to file a motion to terminate. I mean, if that's what you want, right? But as far as waiting, yeah, everybody wait unless you have good cause to show them why you shouldn't be waiting. Okay? Alasila. So I guess that's it for today, right? So we're gonna come back again tomorrow, but again, please bring your friends. Share this video with your friend. If you have family abroad, if you have people that are outside of the country, they want to come back or they want to come, yeah, just let them know that we have this entire week to answer questions as far as consular processing is concerned. Okay? Yeah. Until next time, bye-bye.